Welcome to my channel.
I cheated on my husband of 10 years yesterday. This weekend I was feeling kind of S-timey and I saw this cheap dress at the Goodwill that I thought would be fun to put on and seduce my husband. We haven't had S-time as much as I want lately and he usually is the one who initiates, so I thought I would give it a shot. It went not great. He kind of chuckled when he saw me in the dress. It was a little tight and I've put on a little weight over the holidays. He told me maybe save the dress for when I get rid of the extra weight. I hurried back into the bedroom and was taking it off and he came in and said he was just joking and we had S-time, but I was feeling hurt and self-conscious the whole time. There's a coworker of mine that is a few years younger than me and we eat lunch together sometimes and we usually just joke around and it's a little flirty, and yesterday we eating and flirting and I kind of made it a little racier than usual and one thing led to another. We took a half day and went to his place. Just the way he looked at my body even with the extra weight just made me feel incredible. I know it was a mistake, but at the same time it was fantastic and now I don't know what to do. I know I need to tell my husband, but I don't know if I should try to convince him to stay or just let the chips fall. I still love him and want to be his wife, but I also want to feel the passion, but I'm just not the kind of person who can have a secret affair. Guess I just needed to get it off my chest. Redditors' reactions. Redditor 1, there's a lot to unpack. Your husband is rude. I'm not sure if pointing out how hurtful he was would make him change his ways, and I hope you already tried that. It seems like you were already flirting with your coworker, which is a sign that this wasn't that unexpected. Did you start flirting with your coworker because your husband neglected you and made you feel bad about yourself? You should probably tell your husband and try to work it out. Your marriage definitely needs work, and his asshole lunch doesn't excuse your mistake. I hope you find a resolution and I wish you the best. Answer, thank you. He's not usually like that. I think he probably was joking around, but it still hurt. It's usually more light flirting. He's very attractive and I've fantasized about him but never thought I would ever do anything with him. And it didn't start recently, we've always just kind of flirted since he started at my job 5 or so years ago. It was normally just innocent and jokey. Redditor 2, so your husband makes a thoughtless joke that hurts your feelings, and in return you up and duck around on him? Holy shit, that was one hell of an overreaction. I mean, damn. This is a special kind of ducked up behavior. I'm trying not to be dickish about it, but having had an ex-spouse that thought it was cool to go duck a coworker behind my back, I'm having one hell of a hard time empathizing with you. I mean, even looking at it as objectively as I can, just using the facts you stated, you come off as kind of petty, and definitely as a shitty spouse. I hope that half day of betrayal and duckery was worth blowing your marriage up for. Redditor follow-up. Husband doesn't sound particularly good either, so it's a win-win for everybody if this relationship ends. Redditor 3, I think you have to decide what you hope to accomplish by telling him. Are you telling him because you intend to keep cheating and feel like he should know so he can decide if he's okay with it? Or are you telling him to relieve your own guilt? And you have no intention of doing it again? If it's the first, then tell him to save him from future pain. If it's the second, then keep it to yourself and live with the guilt and spare him the pain. Redditor 4, I think people here are assuming you jumped the gun and cheated simply due to a thoughtless remark your husband made. It sounds more to me like it is glaringly obvious your husband is not attracted to you and that would kill anyone's self-esteem and drive them away from the relationship. Obviously you need to tell your husband, but I don't see why you would want to stay in a relationship where he doesn't want you. And the cheating is just going to make him want you even less, if not disgusted by you. In my opinion, it would just make more sense to let this close the chapter to your marriage, but it's your decision to make. Redditor 5, shit. I want to be able to give you advice, but I can't really. I've been cheated on, and it always hurt more to find out through the grapevine. Plus, according to my mother, people who cheat grow to resent their partner when their partner doesn't find out, which doesn't sound like much fun. I do think your husband was absolutely in the wrong for making fun of you though. But then again, no one cheats if their relationship is perfect. Props to you though for presenting the most honest sounding story to why you cheated I have ever read. Redditor 6, well done, now go tell him so he can leave your cheating ass. Redditor 7, this relationship has a lot of growing up to do on both ends. Redditor 8, no chance this relationship makes it. None. Redditor 9, Coming from a guy whose mom cheated on my dad, I hope you burn. That fact that you blame it on your self-conscious is sickening. How selfish are you? Have you even thought of the minds and hearts of others in the family? No, you didn't cause you middle-aged teenager who doesn't think, but acts on impulse and rather whine and dine than own up to responsibility. Like seriously, you think you're good enough to stab the person who is clearly giving you their all to you? Like goddamn, duck and grow a pair. Dipshit. Redditor 10, I hope you told him and I hope he divorced you immediately. Redditor 11, op, did you tell your husband you let another man inside of you? I assume he raw dogged you and ejaculated inside your mouth, vagina and a shoal. Redditor 12, poggers. Redditor 13, you don't appear to have any regrets about destroying your husband. I hope that those few minutes of pleasure were worth it. You have destroyed your marriage, probably your reputation and both your families. Hope you are proud of yourself. Thank you for watching. Comment what do you think about this situation. Don't forget to like and subscribe.